Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a Dose of Colours and Iluvsarahii tutorial. They recently released a collection together. So Dose of Colours is the brand, Iluvsarahii is the YouTuber, and her name is actually Karen. And she came out with a collection, so it's got an eyeshadow palette, 2 highlighters, and I think 4 liquid lipsticks and 2 lip glosses. I didn't get everything in the collection, I only got really what I wanted, but I did buy the eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. Super pretty. And that's what I've used on my eyes today. And I purchased one of her highlighters, which looks like this, which I've used today also for this blinding glow. And I also purchased a liquid lipstick, which I'm not wearing because it is a very bright, beautiful colour. So this is the packaging. And I'll just do a little swatch for you guys. So this shade is called, what is it called? Fresa, I don't know. I think it's strawberry in Mexican or Spanish, and that's what it looks like. It is so pretty, but I thought it was a bit too contrasty with the eyes we've got going on. I really like the way that this look turned out. I think it's super pretty and really nice and glam. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this makeup look, then keep on watching. Okay, I'm going to use my P. Louise makeup base in Rumour 02. And I'm terribly sorry for the noise in the background. My fiance is using the mixer. So I'm just going to pop a tiny bit on with my finger and just pat this all over the lid and crease. And this is only the second time I've ever used this eye primer, so no real thoughts yet. I do like it. I think it works well. You don't have to set this eye primer, which is good. Just sort of tap it in and keep tapping. And just some on the brow bone. So the more you tap it in, the more it sort of blends and dries, but it does remain a bit tacky. Alright, and now for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Iluvsarahii and Dose of Colours palette. This is just called the eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Finders Keepers, and it's a really pretty light peachy pink, and I'm just going to go straight in with this colour as my transition. So just popping that right above the crease, using circular motions to apply and blend. And I'm going to bring this shade all the way in. Also popping this shade on my lower lash line. And just connect the 2 shades here in that outer corner. This is a really pretty shade. This will be really pretty. It's like an all over the lid, one-stop shop kind of a shade for summer. This collection is geared more towards summer because they are in summer in America, but we can make it work here. That's fine. And they're really easy to blend. They're really nicely pigmented. Next, I'm going to go in with Poquito Mas, this bit more burnt reddy shade. And this shade is going to go a bit lower in the crease area. So I'm just going to start up in my outer corner and drag that all the way in. And then just apply that also in my outer corner. And just use some circular buffing motions to blend this shade into that first shade, which is called Finders Keepers. And just picking up any extra shadow as you need it. This is looking really pretty already. And I'm going to pop this shade also on my lower lash line. And connect that into that inner corner, outer corner bit. Just going to take my larger fluffy brush and just blend these 2 shadows together. I'm now going to go in with the shade Sun Glow. This is a really pretty bronze. And I'm just going to pack this on the lid. Can you see that? That is stunning. Might zoom in a little bit more. So I'm sort of doing like a cut crease motion with this shadow, but I'm not actually doing the full shebang with the concealer and everything because I just can't be arsed. I'm just going to pack this all over, leaving a little bit of the inner corner free because we're going to put another shadow there. And just taking this up to the crease and stopping almost at the outer corner. So we still want to have some shadow there of the reddy shades. And then I'm just going to flip my brush over and pick up this shade, which is called Wanderlust. And just use that on my inner corner. And that little space that we left free. So just drag it up into that bronzy shade. But also popping that on the inner corner. These shimmers are so pretty, really nicely pigmented. I'm also popping the shade on my brow bone. I'm then going to take the black, which is called Loungy, and I know this has a lot of different shimmers in it. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but in person it's got like blue, silver, a bit of green shimmer in it. But I'm going to use this to deepen up the lid, because a lot of people get scared about using shimmery shades, but once you, like products like this that are mostly matte with a bit of shimmer in it, I don't mind using, because when you blend it away, the shimmer sort of disappears. But I'm having this black on my outer corner. So just a tiny bit up to the crease. You can go over the bronzy shade, that's fine. And then on that outer corner as well, on the lower lash line. Just a little bit along the way. And then just taking the small brush we used for that deeper red shade, I'm going to blend these edges. This just gives us a nice smoky vibe. Because a lot of people will look at this palette and think that it's not that cohesive, like you can't get that, like you can't use this palette for one look, but you definitely can. You just have to be creative. I'm just picking up a bit more of that reddy shade and just really going over these edges, making sure everything's nice and blended. And then I'll take Finders Keepers, that lighty shade, and go over everything. Alright, so I'm going to leave the eyes there for now and just apply some mascara and all that off of camera, and then I'll be back and just fix up if I want to add anything more or make it deeper. Alright. Okay, so I've added the lashes. These are the So Extra Miami from Lilly Lashes. Really love these lashes. I think they're super dramatic but really pretty. I think I'm just going to add a little bit more shimmer to my lid, but I think I'm going to wet my brush. So I'm going to add that bronzy shade, what's it called, Sun Glow, and just spritz my brush with some setting spray and then just pop that on. That just really helps it pop. And I'll just add a little bit of that inner corner shade too. Lovely. But otherwise, I think I'm happy with how the eyes look. So I'm done with that now. She also released a couple highlighters in her collection. I only bought one because I thought the other shade would be a bit too light or pinky toned for me, and I like more of a sort of golden sheen. So this is the highlighter in Soulmate. I've swatched it and had a dip in it and I love it. It looks really dark in the pan, but when you have it on your face, it's, oh my god, like absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to apply this everywhere I normally highlight. And it just like It makes your face look wet. Like, can you see that? This is gorgeous. Obsessed, but you can see how light and glowy and absolutely stunning that is on the face, and it doesn't really look like the color that it is in the pan, which I really like, because when I opened it I was a bit scared. I was like, oh, this is gonna be way too dark. But the other shade she has is more of like a cool toned pinky undertone, but this same intensity. So I'm just gonna lock all this in. I'm gonna use my Morphe Brushes Continuous Setting Mist. I'm so excited because Morphe Brushes have finally got an Australian store, like online. So hopefully they have some actual stores coming. But anyway, you can shop all the products online, and it's a really quick delivery. I ordered this stuff on Thursday and it literally arrived Friday morning. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Anyway, I've heard everyone and their dog rave about this setting spray, so I'm interested to try it myself. So it's like a hairspray bottle. It's so cool. I'm just gonna spray. Ooh, feels very refreshing. Whew. I love that mister. Really cool. Alright, and that completes this tutorial and mini review, demo, whatever you want to call it. I love all the products that I used. I think the palette is super pretty, really easy to work with. All the shadows are super pigmented and really easy to blend. And this highlight, like, I can't get enough of it. I'm absolutely obsessed. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.